Hey James, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and today I had the privilege of speaking with Sarah, who thought you'd be interested in this custom video. So today I'm going to show you a few tips that you guys can apply right away to get more online visibility and more of those organic leads. So as you can see, we are on your website, and the first thing I noticed is your website is not secured. Um, this is a huge problem that can lead to even bigger problems. You need to get your SSL certificate to secure your website, because otherwise your website can be hacked. You can have a takeover. You can have your entire brand destroyed, and it could cost thousands of dollars just to try and repair all the damages that could be caused. So you definitely want to work on that first. Um, and so we're on your website. It looks like it's a little dated, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Google does not rate you based on appearance. Um, oh, it looks like you have a nice review. That's great. Reviews are always good. So Google actually ranks your website. They rank your website based on content. Content is key if you want the visibility. So Google likes to see a homepage with a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content focused all around your local buyer intent keywords. Those are going to be the keywords that people are actively searching in your service area for the services that you're providing. So it's going to be really important that you work on that content and keyword strategy. Um, you want to make sure that every single service that you have has their own individual pages with content and keywords and the content built around those keywords. In order to be able to rank and to be found for each of these services that you offer, you're going to have the content available for Google. In addition, it looks like you service a variety of areas, not just one town or city. So every service area that you have that has any type of search volume for any of these services also will need its own page with content and keywords for that service area. That way you can be found not just in your own hometown, but you can be found in all of the service areas for all of your services. Being in restoration, and especially emergency restoration services, it's even more critical that you're one of the first people that they see so that they can call you in those emergencies. Um, let's see. This is Dalworth. They are one of your top competitors and service the same area as you guys do. As you can see, they have a nice looking website. They're going after those buyer intent keywords that are location based. They have content. They have separate pages for each of their services and interlinking between pages, which is very important. Um, you can also see down here that they have a separate page for each of the communities that they service. That allows them to be able to rank in those communities and to be found when people are searching for their services. In order to beat these guys, you're going to need a lot more content. You need more content than your competitors. You're going to need the additional service area pages, and you're going to need to really dial in your keyword strategy and your content. This is a program we use called Ahrefs that helps us to analyze how your website is performing As you can see, you have a 0.8 rating out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow. That means that Google does not trust your website, and that is 100% because of your referring domains and backlinks. You only have 3 backlinks, so you're going to need a lot more backlinks. Now, not all backlinks are created equal, so you do need to make sure that they are high authority, relevant backlinks and that they are do follows. Because you don't have a whole lot of content, you're not being indexed for any keywords, so naturally you're not getting any traffic to your website. If we look at your competitors, just one second. This is Dalworth. As you can see, they have a rating of a 39 in Google's Trust Flow, which is pretty good. And that is because they have over 4,500 backlinks. So in order to beat these guys, you're going to need more backlinks than your competitors. Because they have a lot more pages, service areas, and content, they're indexed for over 2,300 keywords, and they're seeing over 2,700 people to their website every month. So this just shows you the amount of volume that you're missing out on by not having your website optimized and having those pages that your website desperately needs. Your website gets 70%, let me start that over. 70% of your organic leads come from your website. So it is very important that your website be optimized. Now, what a backlink is, it's when one website links to your website and then drives traffic to your website. Google likes this because it's like a popularity contest. The more relevant this website is to the services you perform, the more authority it's going to give you and the higher power and the boost it's going to give you in Google to be able to rank. But it is important that they are do follow backlinks, because a do follow backlink will actually share the power of those high ranking sites with you and help you to rank even faster. And the last thing to mention is that these backlinks should be tied to your keywords, which will allow your keywords to rank and get to the first page and help you to be found for each of those services in each of those service areas. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is this Google Maps section or Google My Business page. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of the map section for each of your service areas and your keywords, because 30% of people come directly to the maps and they're not going to go any further. So if you're not in the top 3, you're sending all of those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there's several factors, but the most important is something called citations, which is the name of your business, an address, phone number, and website, and having those listed in a variety of places like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Dex, Yellow Pages, etc. So you need a lot more of those than your top competitors. And when you follow all of these tips that I've provided you today, your website can become #1 across Google in all of your service areas for all of your service keywords. So you're probably wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can take this information I provided and apply it yourself, and that's completely okay because this is just free education. I just ask that you go ahead and give me some feedback and let me know what you thought of this video. Now, if you decide you would like help getting some of this stuff done and you don't want to have to worry about it, go ahead and give us a call at the number on your screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.